Okay, can you do welcome to episode 73. 73. We're smack dab in the middle of the maze. It's chaotic. It's so chaotic. But yeah, let's just say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. And
Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
hello, everybody. And what do you guys remember from last time?
Chaos Gremlin taking something he shouldn't have, getting attacked, and then all of a sudden, water starts rumbling. Something's going on down there. One of the enemies dives in. That's what I remember.
I remember us going into the maze, instantly getting turned around. The chaotic gremlin of the group decided to tie himself to the sundial and walk away from the group. And what seemed, if I can remember, what seemed like 15 minutes for Timbers was 3 hours for us trying to find him. While he was getting beaten and dragged underwater by these Kuras? Is that what you call them? Cools.
Yeah. Basically, our person who was going to help us get in and get the mask got fucking kidnapped in the middle of the night. We managed to slip away from Timbers and Cecile, which we're still mad about. And then, yeah. Timbers tried this same rope trick going into the maze and was stopped in the maze, did it, and despite the fact that Cecile waited a minute, it was then hours of travel to get to where Timbers was. Because Cecile tugged on the rope and noticed that it was not acting like it was tied to someone at all. Got to the pool. Cecile went fishing for a werebear. Found the werebear. Twice, I think. I pulled him at least out of the water a little the first time that he got dragged under again, and Cecile was like, no, fuck that. Popped him out. Lots of killing. And then Nyla did a zappy attack on the water, which is smart because the things were in the water. But something seemed. And upon entering the maze, dude that was going to be our ticket through all of this appeared at the top of the tower holding the mask and then this hourglass looking thing saying, hey, find this to get to me, basically.
Yeah.
And then after throwing somebody off the tower, disappeared back in. But yeah, Nyla's shock attack broke something under the water, and then there was this swirly white vortex thing, and one of the Chuuls looked concerned and went diving back under the water. And that, I believe we killed at least one Chuul.
Yes.
And 2 others are pretty heftily injured. But that swirling thing is getting brighter and taking up more of the pool, which is slightly concerning.
Yep.
Basically a whirlpool.
And we were in the middle of combat.
Wait, is it whirlpooling?
Yes.
So are the Chuuls still stationary? Or are they like clinging onto the edge there? Or are the Chuuls spinning?
They're clinging onto the edge. And one of the Chuuls dove under the water in like a panic. So in anticipation of what the hell happened after Nyla went zap on the water, the whirlpool continues and the center of the pool starts to drop as the whirlpool gets larger and larger. There is a object or almost a creature-like thing that starts to become visible at the center of the pool, but like 10 feet under. And
does it feel like it's draining the water?
Not quite, but moving it in such a way that the edges are kind of slowly rising up out of the pool, but since they're still in motion, they're not like splashing over. Like kind of like what you do if you swirl a bucket really much, the center kind of starts to dip kind of deal. This one is kind of having the same effect. And because of its abilities, the one Chuul that dove under the water is suddenly sprouted, thrown into the air about 20 some feet. And you just see it straight up out of the water. And as it starts to fall, for those that are closest to the pool, Nyla, you see this as well. You see a swirling arm come up, grab the jewel, and slam it right into the water. It's about this moment that you can clearly see the creature for the first time as a air elemental is rising up out of the water.
Okay.
Person we're trying to reach is getting maimed, mauled, and attacked in a maze. Sorry, I can't come to the phone right now, telemarketer. You can please kiss my ass.
The jewel takes, as it slams, like basically gets forcibly body slammed into the water, takes a hefty chunk of bludgeoning damage and is kind of just left there on top of the water, starting to spiral. And with that, we go
Nice.
to Tibber's turn. Chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken. Bark, 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 bark.
Dr. Bees!
Alright,
Did chicken go to eat and not say something?
Chicken.
Okay, we will
Moo.
skip his time for the time being. Hydron.
let's see. I'll just continue with what I was gonna do the last time. Where is it?
Sorry, I'm moving my mouse.
Hmm?
I was clicking all over the map because my mouse was clicking over and over again.
I mean, yeah, chicken was just dragged out of the water again, so Kimber's was.
We will do. I know here it is. I think it was me wanting to do witch bolt at this thing.
Which one?
Which one?
We got blue, we got yellow on the edges, and then we got orange in the middle.
Okay. Now that I've seen this air elemental out of this whirlpool,
It attacked one of the.
yeah,
Thanks.
I will. As soon as I see this thing, I will direct the witch bolt it.
Wait, you're gonna target the air elemental? That is also attacking the enemies we're attacking?
You know what? You're right.
Just
Where was the? I'm still trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
blue,
what
yellow,
to do.
orange.
Can't. Alright, I'm still trying to figure out this sheet. Just had it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. The 20-foot radius hunger of Hadar.
So you're gonna hit the air elemental too.
I'm trying to hit everybody. Everybody but Alyssa, since she's right close to the edge.
So you're going to okay.
Yep. Let's see.
Wonderful.
Or actually, can I step up and pull Alyssa back?
You have the ability to like move and attack in either direction.
Is this gonna hit the air elemental if I put it like right here? Or like, can I get all three of the tools without hitting Alyssa and the air elemental?
If I remember correctly, Hunger of Hadar is a sphere, right, Timmy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 20-foot sphere.
So you can place it up in the air so that it could potentially hit the tops
I'm
of
back.
things
I
without hitting
apologize,
the air
everybody.
elemental.
Okay. I will do that. So I'm trying to hit all three of these tools.
Okay, and you said 20-foot radius, so it's 4 squares.
All right. So what did I miss? I do
All right.
apologize. What I miss?
And what is
Just
the?
Or just,
It is 17 dexterity save.
Or half damage or no damage?
Let me read it.
Jesus, didn't think I had the caps on. Sorry.
Any creature that starts its turn in the area of effect.
Okay.
Basically, it doesn't do anything right now. I believe there's a save at the start of their turn and at the end of their turn.
Yeah,
If I'm remembering the spell correctly.
any creature that starts a turn in the area of effect takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area of effect takes 2d6 psychic.
Alrighty. So you go ahead and grasp Hunger. You do anything else during this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull Alyssa back away from the edge a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm grabbing her and getting like 5-10 steps back away.
You're gonna have to throw a strength because I'm raging.
Well, on top of that, just by looking at the squares, you can have 2 people occupy 1 square. So all you're doing is kind of leaning Alyssa back a little bit from the edge of the sphere.
Okay.
But not actually like moving her.
Okay, I'll just try to move her away from.
Kind of like that whole grab their shoulder. Careful, this is gonna get close.
Yes. Yes.
She is still a raging barbarian.
Yeah.
I am not exactly logical. I am a little bit. It's not like a blood fury, but
It could be. So all right, so you cast that, and now it's sitting for shield.
Cool. I've got a great sword, right?
Yeah.
So
There
this
you
one's dead.
Yeah.
This one is clinging to the edge while this whirlpool is going on, yeah?
Yep, and I believe that one only has 1 claw because someone may or may not have ripped it out.
Oh yeah. I want to shift. I think
And because
over
things are dead, you can move into that space without worry.
Okay.
Just can't do it
I
to
think
life.
I'm gonna actually move here-ish.
Okay.
With the goal of I'm swinging intentionally to try and cut it off from its connection to that edge.
Oh.
So like I'm
Chopping
attacking
the
it,
other-
but I am chopping the other things that are holding it to that edge off.
All right, roll to hit. Cold shot. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Yep.
She freeze.
Yep.
Everything,
Which is, I think, is one of the first times it's done it since the new RAMs got put in.
what happened?
All froze.
Oh, okay.
Computer and dice jail. It's not dice jail, it's computer jail.
Gonna get
They're back.
okay. Swinging at Antonic.
That definitely hits.
And then we've got minimum damage. Then I think I get an extra d6 because I'm spring aligned right now.
Yes.
So 16. Swinging to try and cut this thing off from the edge.
All right, we apply damage, and yeah, you do manage to cut straight through the other claw, causing it to shink, and you can immediately see it getting kind of like pulled into the whirlpool.
Into the blender.
Yup,
Alright.
into the blender.
I do not have the movement to get to the other one though.
But that's where like your entire party is.
So, and I already started my attack action. So no, I'll just give up the rest of my turn. I'm cool with that. Unless they let
Alrighty.
me hold my other 2 attacks. But I'm cool with just being good.
For what
So.
trigger? A new enemy to encroach your space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. Something becomes in my space.
You're like, I've already cut you, I will wait for another. So with that, we'll go Chul 4. Chul gets shifted, but still in the sphere. And while he is trying to... Actually, because of that... Well, then actually, never mind. He can't attack. Both of his claws are gone. Stacy.
Was he still in this?
He is still in the sphere, yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. See if he dies.
Okay,
Now he rolls the saves.
5.
So, hold
was
on.
DC 17. He
Dex?
fails. Yes. He fails. It's not 5. 6. Hold.
Yeah, he fails. So roll your damage.
6.
Oh, just 6 flat damage?
Yeah, 6 cold. Oh, it's
Homegirl, I told
2d6, but I rolled a 4.
Okay. And then it promptly ends its turn there because it can't do anything. It doesn't have any arms.
No arms, and immediately took cold damage.
Yep. And don't you have
He's
it to
having
where
a bad day.
but don't you have it where it ends its turn
It's
there?
just if it ends its turn,
Yeah, if it ends its turn, it takes
roll the save
Uh,
again. I think.
yeah, another 17 dex.
Nope. It fails.
It takes 4 psychic damage.
Alrighty. So as it's getting sucked in, takes a good chunk of damage as it's going. CC.
Is the yellow one within 60 feet of me?
Is who?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Creature. Command word, wisdom, save throw 15.
Which save?
Wisdom.
It actually succeeds.
It saves.
It saves at a 17.
Dang it.
Was it a 16 or 17 to
15.
15? Okay, yeah, it passes.
It's frightened me. The thing in front of me. I'm gonna move 10 feet in, closer.
You're moving closer. Okay.
And I tried to use a spell and I failed. So
Okay.
that's the end of my turn. Dang it! If I got command word, I could do something for the other ones.
Little Miss Ragey Face. Alyssa.
Hold action.
What trigger?
Attack or within 5 feet.
Okay. So you hold her action, which
That's gonna be
promptly,
fun 4 swings.
which is promptly going to go. Oh, okay. So I need a new cold roll. Atlas.
Huh?
11.
11 damage. All right, and it then slips his grip and goes in deeper into your sphere, causing it to become within 5 feet of a held action.
Alyssa, it's your turn to stabby stab.
An enemy who's trying to grip on the edge for dear life slips and drags closer to you.
So the water's moving him. He's not moving because he's frightened and cannot move.
Yeah, the waters.
The water is moving, yes.
Water's moving? Okay.
Yeah, as we said, the air elemental in the side is making the water whirlpool. Violently.
I was like, is he moving on his own? Because he can't.
People gotta pay
Talking about the
attention
blue
to
one,
when I
right?
speak. Yeah.
Hold action.
Gonna swing at him?
Okay. So as he continues to get sucked around by the whirlpool, he'll end its turn in inside, so we got a psychic save or psychic damage.
Dex save 16 or dex save 17.
Actually, no, this one he passes.
Okay, so
No damage? Okay. That will end its turn. And then we get to Alita, who is not here yet. And no one's necessarily all that damaged. The Paladin moved, which means she's probably going to move to hide behind the Paladin. Since nobody's really hurt except Tibbers. And even that, but then it's not by that much.
I regret nothing.
We'll just Nyla.
Alyssa, are you willing?
Yes.
I can heal. I can heal myself. I can.
Perfect.
I don't
Enlarge.
really use it.
Yes.
So we have two
Bonus
giants
action.
now.
Bonus action. Alyssa, are you willing?
Yes.
Bardic Inspiration. And my turn.
Well, you don't need willingness for that. You just give it to people.
Oh,
But still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have an enlarged bardic inspired raging barbarian.
Hold on. Whoa.
And
Oh, you cast Enlarge?
yeah.
On Alyssa? Yeah.
yeah, she cast it on Alyssa.
Yep.
Even if that puts me in, I still have advantages on dex saving throws.
So, but you don't have to roll it now. It's in your turn.
That's fine.
Yeah, because that 5-foot half square is now
You said
kind of
these squares
small.
are-
Your footing is getting right on the edge of that pool.
You said these are 10 squares?
These are 10-foot
Yes.
squares. So a half square like this guy is down here means that Alyssa's literally on that edge, or because you enlarged her into a 10-foot square. That's okay. Means now she's got extra range of motion too.
Yep.
Make the first move.
All right. With that,
Yeah.
the Chul needs to roll Dex. He fails. What kind of damage is he taking?
7 cold.
Alrighty, he goes for a couple of hits on the elemental. Takes a couple of hits, but the Chul can't seem to understand why it can't grab it. This guy takes. All right, turn 5. We go back to the top, which is the
In
elemental.
its turn,
Yes, it did. It did.
17.
It failed.
11.
Alrighty. Now we get to air elemental. Elemental moves into the same space as the Chul and just over encompasses. In which case the Chul needs to make save. Now we need a directional.
Top fucking tier. Sorry.
Oh. Eh. Cool. This Chul is thrown by the elemental, random direction, which is going to be diagonally up towards Alyssa. You have a flying Chul coming at you. And you've got held actions. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
How many actions do I have held?
I don't think
Just your
you've
attack
used.
action.
Yeah, your attack action. So how many attacks you get?
2. Fucking minimal damage, really?
Yeah,
Diesel.
I rolled like shit as well earlier. It's not happy. I
That
rolled
hits.
a 1 and a 2 on my 2d6.
Again? My god.
Yep.
I'm just toying with this little shit right now.
But lucky you, as you got this large crustacean flying at you, Alyssa, who's been in full rage, just kind of goes, "All right," and now you have sushi.
Yeah.
As several of its pieces fly past you into the wall behind you and just kind of blah 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 blah. It's half of it goes there, half of it goes there.
She cuts it in
Does
half.
it count as a full turn? Or
No, that was just a reaction from it flying
Okay.
at you.
Okay.
And then
I
our
just
lovely
pictured
air
the, like,
elemental
chop thing.
moves over here and makes its 2 slam attacks. And it crits on the very first strike. Oh boy.
Did it move into the circle?
It did, but it has not ended its turn there. And this Chul is quite literally, given that it has no arms in which to try to defend itself, completely, utterly just elemental slam as this thing just gets pulverized to death. And then it decides to return itself to the center. As it seems to be having fun making the water spin violently. And with that, Tibbers.
Chicken.
Or do we lose chicken again?
I got a door knock to get
Damn it, my no, sorry, my mic was off. So Badgie, you ready for this? Alright, so I'm gonna go and roll my my Hemocraft die to activate my blood maledict. I take 3 necrotic damage. I'm gonna go ahead and use Curse of the Fallen Puppet on one of the Chuls. Mainly, I'll say this one right here is now gonna come back as a zombie and can immediately move up to the closest enemy and attack. And go ahead.
Comes back at what, 1 hit point?
Creature reaction and create one It basically just comes back for one turn. It says right here, actually here I'll just send it to the game log. And it's Curse of the Fallen Puppet. But yeah, when a creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 HP, you can use your reaction to have a creature make one weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range. Amplify. You can first cause the cursed creature to move up to half its speed and grant a +3 bonus attack to its roll. So that Chul's gonna come back just to take one strike at the last Chul, and then it'll just go back to being dead.
Okay, you wouldn't be able to use it on the purple one
How come?
because because it requires you to reuse a reaction, which is immediately after it falls.
Oh, okay. So then
That one's been
I
dead
can,
for a couple of rounds.
All right, then yellow one, because I know the yellow one just died. We'll do the yellow one then.
All right. And so it comes flying in. With its last little bit. What are you having it do?
+3 to its attack rolls on the blue Chul. Yeah.
+3 to its attack rolls. Okay. Okay.
All right, you ready for my next trick?
No, because I'm still working on it. Because the yellow one has no pincers because they've been removed from attacks.
Yeah.
It had to make attacks with disadvantage, and still surprisingly hit both times.
+3 attack. Yeah.
Managing to do 22 points of damage.
Damn.
And then it dies.
Damn, man. I was actually gonna go for an extravagant trick next.
Well, what else could you have done?
Well, I mean, what I was gonna do is be Alyssa alley-oop. Alyssa, give me a boost upwards. You know, basically run up, have Alyssa just launch me into the air, and then I was gonna come straight down on the Chul, like try to aim and go straight down on the Chul while shaping into a giant shark just to chomp down on him.
Did you in werebear form?
No.
Not anymore.
No, I got knocked out of it.
I missed it then. Okay.
But no, that was my next trick, but apparently it's already dead.
Well, I mean, the one that you zombified is dead because that's what it says, right?
The blue one is not dead.
Oh, okay. All right, then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is be like, Alyssa, give me a boost upwards. So yeah.
You just see Alyssa grab you by the head and throw you in the air.
So I go up in the air, and then, like I said, I aim for the Chul, goes straight down, and I waltz him to a giant shark, mouth wide open, just to come down and bite him. And the crowd is silent.
Oh.
Wait on bated breath.
How hard do you throw him up into the air, Alyssa?
I don't think she's realizing it because she's raging. She's like, just go!
I'm raging, so
Would you
I don't think
would you just kind of
holding back is really a thing.
I think I'm trying to gauge personality. Are you just gonna yeet him as hard as you fucking can? Or are you just giving him a light
hard
toss?
as I can, probably not, but pretty hard. Like out of 10, probably an 8. 10 would be Blood Fury.
Could I get a strength check from you?
Oh no!
Are you gonna throw him across the pool?
No, it's gonna be high up, and this I'm gonna take damage coming down.
So
No.
the thing about landing on things, and even if it's water, if you land from high enough height on
Nat
water,
20.
it's like landing on
Oh
concrete.
no.
Well, on top of this is that at the moment, Alyssa and Cecile are both large creatures. Chicken decided to go into a giant shark, which, despite its name, is a huge creature.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I like where this is going.
You do
I
not.
really-
Oh no, it's fine.
I'm going to regret my actions.
You got thrown
Nice.
straight up, and now you are bigger than everything else in the pool.
Ooh, tidal wave.
Ooh, yeah. Deep into the water, just whoosh. Oh, I got
I-
the world splash.
I need a dex save from everybody,
I'm not sure. Oh, from everybody.
Oh,
Including
no.
me.
including you. Because
Wait. Hold on. If we're both large, our weight is currently 8 times.
I'm
What
almost
it
9.
usually
I'm
is.
almost
Yeah.
1,000 pounds.
We're
All I
both
know is
very,
right
very
as-
heavy creatures right now.
Okay, then
Like-
Cecile and Alyssa have advantage.
Okay.
So right as Alyssa just yeets me into the air, as I transform into a shark, I'm basically like, shark ball.
Well, not to
As it comes
mention,
down.
you have
Do not
Alyssa,
have a
who's been
hot
made
button
large
like this.
and is on the
Yeah.
edge of her square.
Yeah.
A target is within 5 feet of her, and you decide to transform into something that's 20 feet by 20 feet.
Take it deep under.
If you are going
God.
straight for the Chul in front of Alyssa,
Wait,
you're
he's
going to
huge?
hit her on the way down. You're going to
Okay, he's
smack
huge?
a few people. Yes.
That's 15 by 15.
15 by 15.
Still gonna hurt.
Still
least us.
massive.
Oh no, Alita.
Oh god.
Oh, Alita. Oh no.
Alita rolled a
Hold on.
1.
Honey.
Oh no.
I'm
That's
gonna roll
okay,
again, Timmy.
because that will
I'm gonna-
depend. That will also depend on CC's roll, because CC is currently directly in front of Aelita.
No, no.
I'm using Indomitable to roll again.
I've
Timmy.
rolled.
I've rolled.
Use an Indomitable to have Aelita roll again.
To me, roll again.
Oh, you roll again. Okay. Well, I did say that you and Alyssa had advantage.
I did roll with advantage.
Oh.
But I did worse the second time around.
Oh.
So that's a 2. So I got a 4 the second time around.
Oh.
Perma has needed to step away momentarily.
Talking to
Something
landlord,
about the
apparently.
landlord being there.
At least Alyssa will be able to stay in rage now.
Fucking internet.
That's okay. I can press a button.
Oh, wait,
problem.
Timmy.
Huh.
Here's an interesting thing. Cecile had her sword out, ready to hit one of these things.
Uh-huh.
There's a shark coming down.
Uh-huh.
Oh, please no.
So, and I rolled a 4.
Uh-huh.
So I used Indomitable and did worse.
Uh-huh.
So, unless you want to take my better roll, the shark might have some problems.
Ouchies.
The shark is a problem, but okay.
The shark might become a shark
This shark
kebab.
is a problem, really.
Shark kebab.
Well,
Nah,
chicken,
they-
I'm gonna give you the shark successful stats. Because then I need a successful stats. I need a bite attack from you.
Okay. Now, a question: would it be with advantage that I'm coming down on him, full force? No, when would it?
Nope.
No, because you don't really have control in the.
All right, here we go. Oh, nice, 23.
Okay, roll the damage.
Ten damage. Damn it.
Damage rolls have been less than ideal today.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah, they
right?
have.
All right. As Tibbers gets launched some odd 40 feet in the air, and thusly turns into
A shark.
a giant shark coming straight down on everybody. Alyssa happens to kind of find a way to take a step back, even if it's into Hydroon a little bit. Like, kind of like almost like shoves Hydroon into the next square a little bit, as quickly backing up as you see this much larger thing than you were anticipating coming down right on top, right for your square.
Hmm. Oh wait, I'm actually a decent distance away. Okay.
Because Alyssa kind of steps into this as to back up. The shark manages to hit it target, but because you were aiming straight for it, you also clock a good chunk of the pool with your body.
Oof.
Yeah. And the pool. Because, like I said, this thing was clinging onto the edge.
Yeah.
So you end up taking 30 points of damage, just fall damage, bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
Your Chul target has been swallowed because it's more than enough to kill it.
All right. I will.
And you impact the water, the spinning water, this whirlpool, with such viscosity that you cause. It's like if you're trying to you have too much liquids in a mixer. And it's like the blender and everything is just splashing everywhere. A good chunk of this pool water, tidal waves.
Wonderful. What is the air elemental doing at this moment?
Just sitting there.
Watching as it's hovering.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because we don't know if this guy's friend or foe, so we're just kind of like, what you doing,
I've
buddy?
been trying not to hate him.
Yeah, same.
I
Did
feel
I
like
have a
he's
fault?
the center of it. It wouldn't affect him.
So as water jumps up, everybody who did not 15 or better, which I think is everyone except Alyssa and Cece and Hydroon. Gets enough water splashed on and around them that there's a little whoopsie-daisy from the water, and you kind of lose your footing.
Oh no.
So everybody besides Cece, Alyssa, and Hydroon prone.
Yep.
Cecile, I need a weapon attack.
You need a weapon attack?
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
Timbers.
to the splash zone.
Because just based on the size of you, he is well within just reach. And you kind of got...
Run. Oh no.
Hey,
Check your roll
chicken!
damage.
What's the armor class of a giant shark?
Bit
13.
kebabbed.
It's 13. Like I said, it's
so
not
this,
Kebab, the shark
this
teaming.
crits, buddy.
Yup!
Shark
This
teaming.
crits.
Yeah, this is gonna
So you're
hurt.
taking 18 as a base right now
18.
from the 3d6.
Okay.
Is the
Okay.
shark resistant to anything,
Nope.
Timbers?
That's
Neat.
So you're
Nope,
automatically
it's
down
not.
to 8 plus whatever the damage is.
So down 18 from the crit damage.
So it's 18. That's it.
No,
No,
no. Plus the
Plus
roll.
16. Plus 16. 18 plus 16 plus 3. 18 plus 19, Timbers. I believe that is 37.
37.
So Timbers just took a grand total of like
He is down to
almost 70
61
damage.
health points.
I
Oh
would
no,
guess
as a shark.
Well, the shark,
Shark's
yeah.
health points are different than
Yeah, the
Timbers'.
shark is still okay,
Okay.
actually. Believe it or not, the
It's
shark's still okay. I took a
From
total of
70
67
something damage? What?
Yeah.
You
I-
took 30 something.
Yeah, from the hit.
Bludgeoning.
And then 37 from you. That's 67 damage. The shark has
Ah.
105 health.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still in shark.
30
I'm like,
health left.
oh,
You're hurting though.
You went
Oh,
from
yeah, oh, yeah,
105 to
I mean-
38 in one move.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
So
See the
as
shark get
as you
thrown in the air,
flop
gets
and
slammed.
yeah, as you flop and slide in the water, as Cecile's footing causes her to move into the square in front and be fine. CC manages to keep Aelita from moving, so those are two fine. Nyla gets swept into the whirlpool.
I'm back. Wait, what?
Oh no.
But in that moment, as people are asking, what does the air elemental do?
Wait, did you roll for Nyla?
Yes.
Oh
Just
shit!
checking.
The air elemental rushes over and scoops Nyla out of the water.
Yay! Thank you.
Potential friend.
Ah.
Noted. Don't attack. Don't attack.
And
Got it.
despite how eerily ghostly it looks, it just kind of stares at Nyla with like these sunken eyes, like waiting to figure out what to do next.
Immediately,
Saying
Nyla's just gonna go wrap it a hug.
I mean, you kind of pass through it. I mean, it's an air elemental. You like it's immune to grapple. You can't grapple it. But
She'll just make a
Good.
heart sign with her hand.
now the water in this pool is like gone.
Yay! And just maybe if I can imagine they look down, they just see a shark just.
Yeah, given the depth of the pool and the size of the shark, you're kind of like half in, half out of the water. Like more than half of you is submerged, and then there's a chunk of you that can't get deep enough in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecile shifts and there's a breaking
Um,
of ice sound happening.
but
and she
I
gets splashed with
also-
a bunch of water.
But this is where things get worse.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Drew.
Yes.
When you see the shark coming down, do you break concentration?
Oh god.
Or are you holding it trying to process what the hell just happened?
Break concentration. Break concentration. Please, for the love of God, break concentration.
As you see the shark coming down, that's what we heard last.
For the love of God, break fucking concentration.
Badger.
Hmm.
What we heard last was as you see the shark coming down. That's what we heard last. We had an internet skip.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
as you see the
Does-
shark
does
coming down,
Hydra-
does Hydron break concentration or not? Or do you keep it up to process what just happened?
Please, for the love of God, break
We
concentration.
can't hear you. Do you break concentration?
Yes. Okay.
Have him try to come back.
So then-
leave to
so then
call,
you
and
don't
come back
take-
in.
So then
Yeah,
you
the
don't
hunger
take
of a dog. Thank God.
so that you don't take extra damage from the hunger.
Thank God.
You might have to reboot. I
Um
would say reboot Discord. Force close it and go back into it.
so yeah. With that being said, safe to assume you guys are out of
Mm-hmm.
Combat.
combat.
Put sword away. look into half-empty pool to see shark at the bottom.
Who's got this big old fucking gash on its side from where you were trying to regain your footing and accidentally sliced right into this shark that was meeting your sword on the fall.
Accidentally implies I feel bad about it.
There we go.
I don't feel a
Like-
thing.
If he's still wiggling around as a shark, it's just like,
Oh yeah, no, obviously just like kind of swimming in a circle, just wiggling. It's kind of like when we were at those ships, and I basically was swimming like a dog with a ship with that
you
chest in
said
my
it's
mouth.
half full, Timmy.
Mhm.
Like, is the huge sized shark, is its gills actually in the water or no?
One is at least.
I'm just,
Shark is
I haven't
Well
dropped
done.
my giant shape yet.
Don't need it.
More or less looking
Don't
down at
need it.
Timbers
I definitely don't need it.
and just be like, I mean, what I see is you suffocate to death as a shark down there, or you drop
don't-
the form so we can get you out, because I'm not lifting a shark. I already
Okay.
fished for you when you were up there.
Yeah, why you gotta bring that up again?
It happened less than a minute ago.
So what do you do, Tibbers?
While I'm down here, what do I see from those from the gems that are down here? What do I see?
You see some stuff at the bottom of the pool, but you don't nearly have any hands or anything to do anything about it. You're a fucking shark.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially when you dove headfirst into the water, you probably got some really good perception until all the water got yeeted or out of the pool.
Thumbs are
Okay, fine.
underestimated.
I'll go ahead and drop out of wild shape. I'll go ahead and drop out of wild shape while I'm in the pool.
Now you got a gnome swimming in what little left of the water there is.
It's like all those while I'm still spinning a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah, the water is starting to calm. The water calms down shortly after the air elemental moves.
So who's going fishing this?
How deep is it? How far down is Timbers right now?
Well, I mean, from the top of the pool,
Mm-hmm. 10, 20 feet?
20 or so feet, yeah.
20 or so?
And then, given that he's in the water, the bottom of the pool is only about 10 feet down.
Sweet. I haven't tried this yet with this particular set of
I dive
armor.
underwater. I dive underwater. I dive
Mimic Whip.
underwater. I dive underwater.
Gonna try and
I dive underwater.
Okay.
You want to get me first?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Give me a
Oh.
sleight of hand or acrobatics.
Oh, fuck! It's both dexterity. So, god dang it. I'll go with acrobatic.
You like to do all these dexterous things, but that don't have the stats to back it up.
Okay, I got 15.
All right, so you very quickly see that Cecile's prepping the gauntlet,
Yeah, I know what's going
and
on.
you go like a duck. You just butt up, go deep underwater. And as you're quickly swimming down, you see a couple of items sitting at the very bottom of the pool. One of them is a crystal that looks to be smashed into like 3 pieces. And in your acrobatics, as the Mimic Whip is launched at you, you basically have a split second to scoop up as much as you can.
I scoop up the crystals. I'll go and scoop them all up. Basically, like, holding my arms very tightly.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, I put them in the haversack. Put them in the haversack.
You don't have the time. As you go to reach and grab for whatever's at the bottom of the pool, you feel a tug on your leg as the mimic whip connects, and you are yoinked with fury. Like
Please tell me-
fucking
Also just
Free
1d8.
Willy gets yoinked into the air and gets snapped right back to, well,
Oh, I gotta roll the 1d8.
okay.
Yeah, for damage, that's gonna hurt. This is a mimic. You're welcome.
6 damage.
You take 6 damage
Tell me
and you are
why.
pulled directly into Cecile's grip.
Like, imagine like Cecile does that, like she just whips and then has a hand up, and I just land right in her palm.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
does that scorpion.
Yeah.
Get over here.
that's why it's built into the glove the way it is, because it's meant so
Yeah.
whatever gets pulled back can get
Oh, and it's cold because I've got that frost rune going for 10 minutes. Like
Ah!
I'm large for a full minute. It's
Ooh,
frost
my butt's
rune, so
cold.
it is cold.
My butt is cold.
So yeah, you
Not gonna
got Tibbers gripped well. He's got his arms curled to his chest.
What did we learn?
That was awesome.
I say, can
Alyssa,
you put him down for a second to do something?
Mm,
But I did find these crystals. Can you please turn off the rune? It's freezing here.
I'll just put him down next, like between Alyssa.
Can
For
I
fuck's
do
sake.
something? If it's okay.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and cast. I know I have it on here. Soothing. No, not soothing reflex. Blah, blah, blah. I know what I'm doing. I swear. Cure wounds for first level
On.
on the creature right here.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Nope.
Can
Meaning
I
it's
see,
probably not injured.
can I see Timbers at all? Like any part of
You
him?
cannot lay hands on an air elemental.
No, not
They-
lay on hands, cure wounds.
No, cure wounds is a touch spell though, right?
Yes. You cannot touch them.
It's an arrow.
They are
Oh.
basically a ghost,
Mm-hmm.
my guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do healing word.
So
that doesn't
yeah,
work.
you
Okay,
could
can I do healing word?
I mean, it's incredible because they have resistance to lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and from non-magical attacks. They're immune to they're immune to damage, poison, and they have conditioned immunities of exhaustion, grapple, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone, restrained, or unconscious. Like you can't physically touch them to
Yeah.
get a spell off
What
like that.
about-
No, healing word is fine because that's.
What about
spoken.
healing
That's
word
the
instead?
range. That's different.
It's just an instant. Okay, so
There's
use
no
healing word.
touch with that one.
Yes.
Okay. For how much?
8 health.
Alrighty. And then we got this. It kind of squeezes over. And you notice that your little bow is mimicked.
Okay. Sorry, I keep having internet troubles. That's why I was messaging you because
Yeah.
I couldn't get a word in, and when I could, it was overlapped with other conversation because we're having issues. But after bowing and saying thank you, I'm gonna say, can you help us?
It just kind of stares. It can't speak or anything.
We're trying to get to the tower. We need to get there quickly.
She'll also point to the big tall tower. For the air elemental. Also, Alyssa, I'm casting Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
Shoot Timbers in the butt.
19 health back.
Cool. Right back at top health. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so Alyssa's waiting to see the response of the air elemental,
Okay.
if any.
Nyla, are you still holding your enlarge?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to make another one? No, I don't.
Yeah, so as everyone's trying to do the thing, Tibber is still, probably freaking out because big old Cecile got him in one hand. There's suddenly a bang of a gun. But surprisingly, Tibbers, even though you feel like you got this pinch and...
Yeah, that hurt.
It's not like a full-on bullet. You just kind of go like, ow, what was that? But you feel better for some reason. 9 points better.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna, since I don't think anybody else is gonna do it, I might as well just heal myself.
Well, you just got shot with a healing bullet.
I got 21 points. I get 21 points of health back.
Yep. I'm gonna put Timbers down.
The only thing that the air
Thanks,
elemental
Lou.
does is point to this other exit.
Points where?
Points to this other exit.
Okay.
Badger.
Huh.
I'm gonna take. I got all those crystals, right? Those 3 crystals that you told me about.
Well, like I said, your check
what I could.
was to just scoop up.
Yeah.
And what you did scoop up was a basket.
A basket, okay.
You snagged a basket, you snagged a small bag, and a couple of shiny things.
Yeah, shiny
So-
what?
Shiny objects. What you could see
Okay.
from the light under the water. And so as you're getting put down, you just kind of like plop it.
I actually want to take it over to the. I'm gonna actually go over to the elemental and kind of like see how he reacts to them. See how it reacts to them.
Well, I was also gonna have Thor, because I have a Peridot, which just so happens to be my birthstone. But I have a Peridot gem that I was gonna have Thor put at the ground right in front of the air elemental, even though I can't like give it to him.
Mhm.
The guy can control air. I'm sure he can figure out how to keep the thing. So it's just a small little thank you.
Okay. So you put down the Peridot and kind of just like looks at it with a bit of a head tilt. Tibbers, you said you walk over with your armful of stuff. And do you put all the stuff down when you get over there? Check it. Check it.
Sorry, my microphone was muted. Sorry. Yes, I go over there. And I set them down, but I put them like separate. Also, I remember that ruby I caught. That ruby I took earlier.
The tilt
gonna
is
go-
incorrect.
I'm
Well-
gonna put the ruby down also.
Okay, well, what you have, if you care to look,
Of course, I want to know what they are.
the baskets. The basket has a assortment of vials.
Ooh.
There are 6 red vials,
Okay.
1 green vial,
Ooh.
1 orange vial,
Ooh.
and then in the bag, like I said, it had a small pouch that you scooped up.
Yeah.
There looks to be some sort of wand.
Okay.
There are 3 daggers in it.
Nice.
and a small sphere of thick glass.
Ooh.
As well as the 3 blue sapphire gem pieces that are all broken apart.
So I guess conclude that these 3 sapphires were one until they got broke.
Yes.
Okay. So, like I said, I basically set these down in front of the ghost, in front of the and wind elemental. I put the ruby down. It kind of like, bow down, kind of like saying, like, these items.
Mm-hmm.
See how the elemental reacts.
So now it sees its 3 sapphire pieces. It looks like it tries to scoop them together, but they don't stay together. They just fall apart. But then it looks between your ruby and the peridot. And it looks like it's contemplating. Glancing from one to the other.
Okay, I'm gonna ask anybody, does anybody have prestidigitation? Or mending?
I have bending.
Nyla, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Arcana.
17?
Even with a 3 rolled. You notice, you can tell that the gem only was magical when it was combined. And now that the gem is broken, the magic is lost in it. And you don't think it can be put back together.
I kind of walk over, or I look over to Timbers, kind of shake my head. So there's no magic in this. It's not going to be able to be repaired.
All right. The ruby, Badger, the ruby was still magical, correct?
I believe so.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the ruby, and I'm gonna basically kind of like get down on one knee, head down. I'm gonna lift up the ruby towards the wind elemental, kind of like if I'm presenting it.
It continues to look between the ruby and the peridot. Nyla, you notice that its attention seems to be more on the peridot that's on the ground instead of the ruby.
I'm gonna pick up the peridot and kind of give it a shining, like clean off of it.
As soon as you pick up the peridot, there is a sudden windy feeling that surrounds you.
Can I tell if it's like a good feeling or like a
It's very quick. It's almost like, oh, they'll get too much wind in the face, and within a blink of an eye, the elemental's gone. But the peridot almost gives off a faint glow.
Faint what?
Faint glow.
Faint glow.
Huh.
Can I look at the peridot for a bit, then turn to Alyssa? I believe it went into the gem. Can I roll an insight with that?
I was standing and watching this, Tim. Did I see it go in the gem?
You saw basically this vortex of wind surround everybody. And then as soon as that vortex stopped, the elemental had vanished.
Okay.
Did I roll insight for that to see if my thought is true or
Give me another Arcana roll.
another? Okay, nice.
I feel like I need the. Congratulations, you have just caught yourself an air elemental.
At this point, no, I'm not.
Oh, nice.
At this point, Thor is going to run back down and grab it.
Ah.
Badger.
I feel like a Pokemon.
Who's that
Trainer.
Pokemon? I was just about to say
Right.
something like that.
Reggie Air.
And I'm just gonna motion to the party, and it said, "Go this way." We're going this way, all together this time.
She's gonna like, now she's gonna like look over, like, really? Gonna put him up back, but okay, whatever.
Tibbers, you get the impression that despite the magical ruby that you presented with, it's already
Yeah.
filled with magic.
I was about to ask, could I do our Arcana check on the ruby to see if what I get from it?
I mean, you haven't already identified it in the past?
No, I never had a chance to identify it because after I grabbed it, the chules came, so I never had a chance to identify it, and I don't have the spell identified. Oh, as for everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and open my haversack and I'm just gonna put the stuff in there. Well, you know, actually, I'm gonna identify everything first. before I put it in.
The ruby came from the pool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was over the center of the pool.
That's right. Oh no, it's not a ruby, it's a garnet.
Oh, garnet. Oh,
It's still a blood red looking stone.
Mhm.
it's bloody.
As someone who knows about jewels, especially, garnets are beautiful.
Mhm.
Yes, they are.
But also, Sammy, since you had wandered away during this, Tibbers had put all the stuff he grabbed from the bottom of the pool and kind of splayed them out. But I don't think anything has been identified yet.
Nope, none of them
Well,
have been.
I have I can identify everything.
Unless if you would be so kind.
Alrighty. So, out of the stuff that you have, there are the 6 red vials are potions of healing. Just basic potions of healing. The green vial is a potion of growth.
Huh.
You drink the potion, you gain the enlarge effect for 1d4 hours, no concentration required.
Well, that's
Hold on.
my hand.
Let me write this down.
Mm-hmm.
That green ball's haversack.
6 vials of what?
Potion of healing. So the
Just regular potion of healing?
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 1 potion of growth, 1.
Yep. 1 potion of growth grants the enlarge effect for 1d4 hours.
Okay.
The orange one is potion of fire breath.
Ooh.
Interesting.
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. Target must make a DC 13 Dex, or take 4d6 fire damage on a failed save, has much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or within 1 hour has passed.
3 times. What was the DC?
DC 13 Dex.
Okay.
And then that was all in the basket. The bag has a wand of fear.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, it's an item. It requires it to admit has 7 charges of the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 1 daily.
Alexa, stop.
If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20 on a 1. The wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed. You can use... So the 2 charges that it has is command. While holding the wand, you expend 1 charge and command other creatures to flee or grovel as with the command spell. And then you have Cone of Fear, which is another thing it can do. Expend 2 charges. Expends a 60-foot cone of amber light. Each creature in it must make a DC 15 Wisdom save, or become frightened for a minute.
Okay.
And this particular effect of Frightened, while it is frightened, the creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as possible. And it can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of you.
Ooh,
I think that one should go to Alita.
I had a plan.
Personally.
I had a plan for that one.
All right. So then you got, on top of that, other items that you have found. You have 3 + 1 daggers.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last thing, that small sphere of thick glass, is a drift globe.
Ooh.
If you're within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, daylight effect can't be used until the next dawn.
Okay.
Sounds like good for dark spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does it say how long the duration is?
That would be on the spell itself.
Okay.
Oh, daylight. Okay.
Light or daylight.
Light or daylight, yeah.
So they're different. And that's what you get. The garnet, despite its magicalness, you cannot identify it, other than it just being a magically garneted garnet.
So
Could I roll? Could I roll an Arcana check to see if I could sense an elemental inside it?
Well, you can
did
sense that there's
say it
magic,
Yeah.
magical, yeah.
but you can't identify what kind of magic it is.
Damn. So I don't know how. So it's magical, but I don't know how magical it is or what it does. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna put the wand, the fear wand, and the drift globe into my haversack. Well, along with the garnet. Yeah, the garnet. I'm gonna put the garnet, fear wand, and the drift globe, the drift orb, into my haversack. The 3 daggers. The only people I could actually see using that would be Seal, Hydrune, or Alyssa. And I'm basically Timber's saying that out loud. I look at Alyssa as like, "You want the daggers?"
So I think you forgot. Alyssa just pulls out her crimson cryo blade and her red blood dagger and is like, I'm okay. Thank you though.
Sword, dagger, axes. Oh my.
I'm okay.
I basically, who does not have weapons? Or who has a lack of weapons? Good night, Dad.
Good night.
You call out a question, everyone just kind of stares at you.
They just stare at me. What, did I grow a third head or something?
No, I've got magic. I'm fine.
Okay, I look at
You're confused?
Cecile, look at Cecile, Cece, Alita, or even Hydrune. Wave
Man,
basically
punches
looking
you.
at like hold 3 daggers in my hand. In the air.
I'd rather just punch people.
Okay. I basically kind of wave it like they're tickets in the air over at Hydrune, Cecile, and Alita. They're going quickly. Y'all better get them while they're still hot.
It's a plus what again?
+1 daggers.
I can take one if you don't need it.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but I sell them in a set.
You have to unmute. Hold on.
I will take one.
Okay, so I basically kind of go over like, all right, one for you. I give one to Cecile.
No,
Hydroon, I kind of give like a little toss over towards
Cecile
Hydroon.
is not taking that.
Cece, I'm sorry, I give one to Cece. Sorry, give one to Cece. I kind of give a little dainty toss of the dagger towards Hydroon, and I'd be like, and for Alita, and I hand Alita the third dagger.
I'm gonna grab it midair and kind of flip it.
Alita's just gonna kind of look at the dagger and tilt her head and then give it back.
What, you too good for a gift from a deep gnome?
No, it's not that. I cast spells more powerful than that dagger. Have fun with it.
All right, fair enough. Cece, here, you could probably go ahead and use that for, probably use that for your spells too. You could probably imbue that or something. Maybe you
What
turn
are
into
you
a
gonna-
healing dagger.
Oh, dagger. Okay, I got two then.
Yeah, you got two daggers.
Just so
two
you know, I have
knives.
catapult.
Two knives.
I can throw things. Oh, top speed.
Yeah.
In my room, I just vacuumed my room today.
Okay, I take him and put him in my coat in his pocket.
All right, so add items to my haversack. So we have a wand of fear and a drift orb. That and drift globe. All right. Hey Badger, I realize I have research papers. Those things were useless, weren't they?
Research papers?
Yeah, because I think we were in the temple, the tomb of Diderus, and it was in that one room that was a little ransacked where everything was falling apart, and I found research papers and a silk robes.
Mm-hmm.
Those research papers were basically useless to me, right?
I don't think you really sat down and studied them.
Well, being a druid and whatnot, I don't think really I'm just looking like, what the hell do these things mean? I basically go Cece since he's the only artificer I know. I'll be like, Cece, here you go. I hand him the research papers.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
CC's got a necromancer's research notes.
A necromancer's research notes? Nice. Now he has research papers.
I
Was that what it's
immediately
called?
put him-
Or is that what they were
immediately-
called?
I immediately put them between my book.
Yeah.
Like the page I'm writing on, the page I've wrote on already, it's right between there.
I also,
Like, read this first.
the silk robes. What exactly are because I see it, like I said, I have 7 silk robes. Are they just regular robes, or is there something special about them? I never really got to look at them either.
They're all marked with Diderus's crest.
Ooh.
You have to remember, Diderus pretty much had an arcane cult.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, who do you think built his elaborate tomb after he died?
That's true. And also, I still have a gem. That's cool too.
Mm-hmm. Gem, just a gem.
Yep.
Unless
just
it
a
was
gem.
indicated otherwise. So yeah, you guys are. I mean, Alyssa's already pointed out which way to go.
Mm-hmm.
While we're walking, I'm just gonna kind of glance into the pool one more time to see if there's anything else. I am such a loot goblin.
Well, nothing that you're seeing. Cecilia, you
Alright,
staying in
Everybody.
big mode?
It only lasts a minute, so I assume
Okay.
a minute has passed by this point,
Oh.
so I'm back down
Yep.
to regular
Curious
size.
question.
I'm letting the frost thing go for the full 10 minutes, though.
That I'm not surprised.
You know,
All right, so you start leaving as a group with all the new
Mhm.
stuff you have on hand.
Yup.
All right.
That's a weird question.
What do you mean a weird question?
I sent you in demons because I didn't want to basically, take up most of the basic chatter box and whatnot. So I DM'd you a question.
All right. And you're still carrying the garnet?
Yeah, I'm gonna still carry the garnet. Yeah.
You guys pop out. Back at the sundial. Or,
God damn.
Son of a bitch.
I should say, you pop out at a sundial. It's... There are 4 shadows cast in an X shape on the top of the sundial.
Oh shit.
And an X shape at the top
And
of
an
the
X
sundial?
shape.
So it's pointing in 4 directions.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. There's an X shape the direction that we already went.
No.
Because Cecile... Oh, no?
You go and take a look at the sundial?
Yeah.
As you approach the
I approached
sundial,
with her.
you start seeing that the X starts to spin
Ben,
faster.
Oh shit.
And faster. Faster.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you believe that the shadow is not only just rotating, it's becoming shorter.
Can I make it a Arcana check to see?
Hold on. The name of the place is Zonthal's Tower. You said it was in an X?
Uh-huh.
An X or a cross?
As you guys approached it, an X.
Okay.
So
What
wait,
happens
so-
But
as
now-
it gets smaller and smaller?
But as
But
it
the X
as
was
the,
here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As the X on the sundial continues to spin faster and faster, it shrinks down into the gnomond. So basically, the shadow being the gnomond. Basically, until the sundial shows no shadow at all.
Is the X
I'm
still
gonna
on
check
it?
for
Cecile
magical
or
properties.
Alyssa is gonna look at Cecile and be like, I feel like if we go into a room and then go out of a room, the X could be the beginning of the name. What if we have to go through as many rooms that spells Zonthal, and then the last one is the tower? It's a thought. It's a weird thought, but it's a thought.
But now the only question is, where do we go from here?
Well, not the way we came, obviously.
Never know.
My vote is east.
Is it still spinning?
No, it's gone. It shrunk
So
all the way down.
Nyla wanted to do an Arcana check.
Even though
I
you
don't
don't,
understand that.
even though you don't see it, there is something really tiny spinning in the center of the sundial.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to it and just check it out. Maybe see.
But the sundial's still spinning.
It's the shadow, not necessarily the sundial itself. The shadow that the sundial is casting spun down until it's basically you can't see it. Nyla approaches the sundial.
I approach and put my hand over it.
You don't necessarily feel anything except the pull. As your arm looks like it is being pulled into a black hole. In essence, as you try to pull back, your
grab onto
arm
the back
looks
of Cece.
stretched. As
As
it
soon as I
like
see that
starts
happening
to
to Cece's arm, I grab onto the back of him and pull him.
you pull, but there's no give. It's just slowly, no matter how much you try to pull them back, slowly getting pulled in to the point where it starts to pull them off the ground.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Help! Help!
Mm-mm.
Oh no, both are.
Help!
Hold
Both arms?
person.
Both are. Yeah.
You try to use hold person?
I try to use hold person.
Cool.
On,
There's
CC.
there's a bright flash as the spell fails.
Everybody grab on. Everybody grab on.
I grab Cece's arm. And I'm just like, do you trust me?
Yes, get me out of this thing. I didn't know I was gonna do this.
Everybody grab on.
I cast gaseous form on both me and him.
Cool.
We're holding on.
Wait,
Everybody,
we're holding on to what?
Oh wait, I cast gaseous form on.
This is a vacuum.
It's something. I mean,
Right.
trying to
You
keep
turned
them out.
yourselves into gases.
Yeah, but
It's
who knows?
acting
Maybe
like a
it might not-
vacuum.
might not pull us in. We might be
Oh,
able
no.
to get away.
As soon as you go into gaseous form, you guys are both instantly sucked in. You're gone.
I hold Landon. No, I'm grabbing everybody and putting my hand and doing what Cece did.
All right.
Yep. Grab everyone.
We do.
I tried something. Let's see if I regret it. I tried to do something.
Cecile's gathering everybody up and we're going right after them.
But I'm not willing. I don't like this.
Well, it's
If you are not, Alyssa turns around. If you are not willing, you are going to be left here. And I promise you don't want that. Now, if
Stay
you
grab-
don't
together.
come, I will pick you up myself.
Yeah, it's not so nice getting be the other side of Alyssa. Hey, ain't it?
Now, been on the other side
No,
of Alyssa before.
already mad at
I
you.
know.
Still mad at you. More mad at you, Timbers.
What the heck? I tried.
All
It's a
right.
vacuum.
So
Are you going to come willing or not, Nyla?
No, it
Anyway.
just happened. I don't think Perma's having a good day.
well, the two of you can pretty much pick her up, no problem. Despite Nyla's protests, you guys scoop her and almost cartoonish like right into the sundial. And what feels like an instant, Tibbers and Cece, you guys notice yourselves falling out of the air, like maybe like 10 feet from the air, and you land on your feet in the sundial area.
We're in mist form, I think, unless I got canceled.
It would have pulled you out of it.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Woo! Jeez.
I immediately hold up my arms and be like, I'm not doing
I
that
just,
ever
like-
again.
I look at Cece. I'm like, yo, you good? You still in one piece? Check your arm's good. I check myself too. I basically make sure I'm in good one piece.
I'm
And-
fine.
And
What's
what
happening?
feels to be like 3 or so rounds later, so about 18 to 20 seconds later, you suddenly hear thump, 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 as you look up and, you know, kind of materializing out of the air, drops everybody else.
Huh. Well then. I look at the sundial. Is there anything different?
Give me a second.
Okay. Take your time.
What did I do?
The sundial has 2 points, pointing at path straight ahead and the path to the right.
Are they both the same length?
Yep, 2 identical 90-degree shadows.
Are there any markings on the sundial?
Negative.
I'm gonna look at Alyssa. And do you think this could be telling us the paths that we've already taken?
See, I don't know if it's that or if it's telling us the path in the center in between the two is the correct one.
That's what I was
to
thinking
me,
too.
is the tower looking up? Is the tower any closer to us?
Nope. And relatively, every time you've looked at the tower since you've entered the maze, it seems to be in the same spot.
How about the shadows on the tower? Because I clocked that when we first got to the sundial. Same
You
orientation?
anticipate you anticipate based on the shadow on the tower about 4 hours have passed.
So I'm seeing shadows on our side of the tower.
Mm-hmm. Which match correspond with the shadows that your bodies are casting despite the sundial being in the center of the room.
I have an idea. I
What
have
if
an
the
idea.
path that takes us further away from the tower is actually the one that brings us closer? It's magical, right? So everything would be upside down, essentially. It's a
I mean, we
educated
also got
guess, but
teleported, though. Maybe.
yeah,
Who
but
knows?
Are there any stones around on the ground? Rocks anywhere?
Yeah, there's probably pebbles and rocks and things like that scattered about.
I'm gonna pick up a stone and throw it down this path. Does it disappear or does it just go down the path?
You chuck it, goes about 15 or so feet, and then you kind of lose sight of it.
Like it disappears or it just...
It's about 15 or so feet in front of you. You still see it.
Okay.
I have an idea. If anybody wants to hear.
speak it first. Don't just do it.
No, I know that's why I'm basically speaking up. How about so there's two different ways. How about I summon some animals? I do a little mental link with them, and I have them both go in those directions, and they tell me what they see.
I'm gonna look at Timbers and be like, when you went down the path, we lost all connection with you. Point blank. Doesn't matter if you mental link.
We were gone for 3 hours.
3 hours? Jeez.
Sending a scouting is not working in this place. I only waited a minute before tugging on that rope, and the rope also didn't do what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, I didn't feel it tug at all.
Right. I mean, you want to summon one animal mental link and send it so you can experience what we experienced when you took off? Basically, connection just cuts as soon as you pass 15 feet in any of these paths. So you said it seems like it's been 4 hours, Tim.
Yep.
Judging the shadows on the tower. Are we seeing the same opening where dude stepped out?
Yeah.
To talk to us? Okay. So we're still oriented facing the tower the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
Timbers went this direction.
No, I went north. Or yeah, I went this way. I went that way.
You said it's been 3 hours since
4.
the connection. 4 hours? Yeah, no. By 1 hour, the connection's done. So
Yeah.
there's no
on
way
the
I'm going to
path when that
recast it.
dropped.
No, and that you've noticed that your connection dropped before you even reached Timbers to begin with.
So if we've got this and this marked
So I have
on
I
this
have
sundial, where are our shadows in relation to this?
Same as the tower.
Same as the tower?
Yeah.
So like if the sundial's doing shadows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pointing two directions. And our shadow is pointing where from that?
I have a thought.
Yours is pointing the same direction as the tower.
Right. No. Right. What direction is that in relation to where the sundial is pointing? Is what I'm saying. So if the sundial's pointing here and here,
yeah, if the
where
sundial
is
is
our
pointing
shadow
north and
pointing?
east, where's our shadow pointing?
Probably this way.
The tower is doing that way.
Yeah.
I have a thought. What if since we came in, it was pointing north, correct? It was pointing north. So I went that way, and we come back, and now we have one pointing north and one to the east. What if we go east now?
Were our shadows, when the sundial was pointing towards north, were our shadows also pointing that way?
No.
No. Which direction were ours pointing?
Probably back that way.
And I say
So
yeah.
wait.
So the direction of your guys' shadows is just in points with the sun in the sky.
but the sundial's not.
Correct.
Timber's gonna vote that we go this way because I have a theory that maybe kind of going that way and marked that we went that way, and now it's saying we need to go at least never go east.
Call me fucking crazy. I don't think we should follow the shadows on the sundial at all.
Okay, you're crazy.
I think it's lying to us.
But then again, it could be the only way to show us where we're going.
Well, if the sundial.
See, this way. We
North,
went through one room, we came back out, and we're back at the sundial. The first time we saw the sundial, there were no shadows. The second time we saw it, there was an X. We got pulled into it. Now we see two shadows doing this. I think it's a lie.
if the sundial shadows were pointing north and east.
No. First time the shadow was pointing north.
North.
Our
Yeah, and
shadows
now-
were pointing
Hold on.
south.
Now the shadows on the sundial.
I'm telling
are
you
east
right
and
now,
north,
I think.
Right?
No, I'm telling you right now, I think our only options are here and here because it made an X marking these 4 points in a shadow, and then this one and this one are also in a shadow. We came from here. I think our only option is this way.
I would say I sort of agree with her. If we kind of mark down where our shadows have been.
We came from here. This is the only path left open.
We
well,
don't know that we came from there though. Tim specified that when we first got to the sundial.
Well, then
When
that
we
would
stepped
leave
into
here
we couldn't
and here.
quite. Yeah.
That would leave these 2 points open. The rest would be marked off because they've been touched by shadows. So we would either go south or west.
I say we go west.
My gut is still saying that we follow the shadows.
Last time we
No,
followed
but
the
if the
shadows, we had to
shadows-
fight tools.
Yes,
no,
but
we
also
don't.
found them on
No.
fire.
If we follow the shadows, we're moving away from the tower. That's just it.
But with Alyssa,
Because our shadows are opposite of what the sundial's doing. If the sundial, like, if we're looking up and seeing the tower, what if the sundial's existing in a place where the tower is not ahead of us, it's behind us?
So I think
That
our
makes
goal
sense.
is either south or west. And if
about
we
west?
fuck it up and we end up at another sundial, we'll have one path left.
So which direction is the tower now? Is east correct?
No, it's still ahead of us, right?
I'm going based off of the
Ahead of us?
shadows. I'm going based off the shadows. This or this are our only options.
I think we head directly away from the tower. So I would say
My
south.
vote is west. Personally.
Well, with you saying what you said before on things, the tower is
Our-
north of us.
Oh, wait. Just wait.
You
Tower is north, right? Timmy? Tower is up here? Like,
Yes.
this direction?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say we go south.
So we can leave it up to a vote, south or west.
West, hold of the hand west.
I vote south.
West, south.
I'll go.
I'm going off of what
with
you said
south.
earlier.
Who's voting south and who's voting west? I've got 4 people already.
South.
South.
So 3 for south.
Timbers, what's your vote?
I'm just gonna go with it. I was just gonna follow the party. I
We
already
need a
cast-
vote.
I already casted my vote, so I basically just gonna be on the fence.
Were there any like towers and stuff like that, Tim, in the town? Anything large enough to see from inside the hedge?
No.
Okay.
So it's down to Cecile's vote. South or west?
Cecile and Nyla.
Cecile, Nyla said
No,
south.
no, Nyla said south. So we've got three. We've got
3 south, 2
west. And Timbers is abstaining from voting, which ties the vote, which is not helpful in any way, shape, or form if I tie it.
You would think that having 7 people in your party. And voting
Huh?
would be
What'd
easy.
you say?
I said you would
South
think
or
by
west?
having seven people in your party that decisions are always being made, but I was wrong.
Motherfucker, I keep
And there's
getting
no
food stuck in my teeth. Ah.
there's no marker on the sundial anymore. Yeah.
Sundial is
It-
just a sundial at this
Just
point.
blank again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's blank.
Besides, it's
I
2
don't have a
shadows.
toothpick. How do you get rid of it?
And the other 4 shadows were all in the corners.
We're left with 2 options.
Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you?
Mhm.
What?
Hey, Tibbers,
Yeah,
you can't find your garnet.
I can't find my garden. Oh no. Oh well, I guess it's lost forever then.
Can't find the garnet.
I guess I must have dropped it when we got sucked through that little black hole.
Unless
it
the garnet
left
was the
you.
key to get here.
Yeah, that right there.
You want to intelligence or insight that?
Yes. I would look to intelligence. History or just straight intelligence?
Intelligence.
Now Cece's like, did I do the right thing or not?
Because Timbers probably left the pool doing the, hey, look what I got. I don't know what it
Oh,
does,
yeah,
but
no,
this is
we
what I
got-
got.
No, well, he was inspecting them too and trying to identify.
I was
things, so-
inspecting them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they're port keys. It's like Harry Potter, they're port keys.
Should I just read the quote? If the garnet is carried out of this area, either path leads the characters back to the sundial.
Either path leads what? I missed it.
Either path leads back to the sundial. But I will say, y'all are making progress.
So it's either west or south.
I still
Those are-
say
that's it.
let's say east. That was my choice.
East is not an option, Tibbers. It's
Hmm.
south or west.
I've already made my choice. That's why I say I'm on the fence.
Fuck it, we're gonna go with the majority and we're going south.
I'll
All right.
follow the party.
Group starts heading south.
All together. No one's
So
splitting.
you guys,
I'm
The
keeping
poof.
an eye on Tibbers.
I'm moving with the party.
ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. You guys
Whoa,
go into the
whoa.
maze, and you guys are zigzagging, and then there's a left turn, and then maybe another left turn, and then a right turn. You guys are going, okay, we see the tower, okay, still there, we're still making good progress.
Mhm.
And
And we're back at sundial.
Alyssa is in brain mode. It's keeping out for shinies. Oh no. Don't fucking move.
you guys come over to a clearing. So as you enter this new area and pause, because I'm guessing someone's going to be like, don't fucking move. 6 suits of ornate plate mail stand in this area as if on guard. Battered and bashed pieces of armor and weapons are scattered across the carpeted floor before them. Moss and lichen cover the armor, and another pathway opens on the far side of this area.
Tibbers, don't touch anything.
What are our shadows doing in this space?
Tibbers is basically gonna be like, "Alright, fuck it. I'm
Same
gonna just sit
direction
down."
as it was at the dial.
Can I do something?
Voice it first.
I want to cast Detect Good and Evil. Or wait, no. Is that
Yeah. No, that
because I
it's
can't
not gonna
decide
hurt.
if I want to cast Detect Magic or I can talk. I swear to God. Cast
Take a deep
Detect
breath.
Magic or Detect Good and Evil. I hate my mouth. I swear. I swear.
Perma, you're just
personally-
fine. You're just fine.
You're good. I'd personally do good and evil because this whole maze seems magical.
I
might
know
go
I have
blind.
it. Or at least I thought I have it. Did I not have it? Maybe I can't cast it. No, I do have it. Yeah, okay.
And there are 6 statues, Tim.
There are 6
It's in
statues.
Or 6. That's a white male.
Where is it? What did it say? A cone, or did it say a? Sorry, I'm sending it to game log so I can.
It's a
help.
sphere.
A sphere. How? I know it says 30 feet.
30-foot radius, 60-foot diameter.
Can I at least take one step like here and then put like 10?
Just don't
20?
touch the carpet.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Like put it right here in the middle.
It's on
Or
self.
should I put it?
You can't
Oh, it's on-
cast it away from you. It's on you. So you
Damn
can
it.
step there to potentially get a read on the 2 closest to us. Because these are 10-foot squares,
How-
right, Tim?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no.
close do I
You
need
should
to
be able to
be,
cast. You should be able to cast it to at least get the 2 closest to us. You should be able to sense them without stepping.
Yeah,
onto
because
the
right
red
here it
stuff.
says within 30 feet ahead of me. So 10,
yeah.
20, 30, or right?
Or
Well, no, I guess that'd be
10, 20, 30, and it's 60-foot radius, which means 6 squares across. 2, 3, 4, 5.
okay. Yeah, no.
Let me
that's
show you
perfect,
what
actually.
30. What
It's
is
a
it?
30-foot radius, 60 diameter.
Yeah.
So basically 3 squares in each direction from you.
Ah!
Okay, that's too big.
Oh.
It's not sized right.
No.
Don't worry.
I was gonna say that's it covered the entire area.
Well, I mean, it should be 3 squares from point of.
The tower's still behind us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you put it there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3-ish. Yeah, you can detect good or evil pretty much the whole room.
Okay, I'll
Well,
do
it's,
that.
it's centered on Nyla. It's like Spirit Guardians.
Oh.
Yeah. But you still, if you can get part of it, at least
You can get 4 of them.
reasonable to sue.
What if I took one step forward to that square in front of the carpet, where not stepping on the carpet, but
So you move to this space. You move 10
Yeah.
feet forward. That's where the circle goes.
shit still. Or
But you can still get it. It's fine.
I'll take the 4 for now. See what.
Has been magically consecrated or desecrated?
Mm-hmm.
So this doesn't work.
No. I guess I think consecrated or desecrated would be like if, because I think there's the spell sanctuary where you can like, and then there's the opposite as well.
Yep. Well, for the duration, you do not sense any aberrations, celestials, elemental. You do detect one fae. Actually, one elemental, one fae. No fiends, no undead within 30 feet of you.
Kind of like look around, like my back's facing the party. Kind of look around. Obviously, kind of like when I was wave my hand out air. Okay, nothing's happening so far. Again,
Everybody else that is behind everybody else standing and watching Nyla like a hawk. Perception check. If
I
you'd
will
like.
say Cecile was doing the same thing she did at that fountain in Didoris, where I'm like standing right behind Nyla, and there's the mom hand.
Nat 20.
I need to roll perception.
Nope, you're currently trying to concentrate on a spell.
Okay.
I've got the mom hand of grab Nyla if need be.
Is there a lot of nat 20s? Because me and Timmer got nat 20s.
Yep.
But yours is higher, dude.
Yeah, because I got +8.
I have a +5 or 6.
You got +6.
So Cece, Alyssa, Tivers, and Cecile. The two closest statues, for just the briefest of instances, just shift slightly
In direction?
towards you, just by the smallest little. In a blink of an eye, it would have been missed, but you guys happen to see that movement.
Hey, Nyla, maybe drop the spell.
Drop the spell.
Maybe.
Drop the spell.
Trying to be like quiet about it. Drop it, please.
Nyla, do
I
you
will let
break
Nyla
concentration?
know. I will let Nyla know the two closest statues just shifted slightly towards you.
She's gonna like look at the statues.
Again, there's just Cecile mom hand hovering over Nyla's shoulder, not touching her, not messing with concentration, just
She's gonna have like one
ready to
hand,
grab.
her left hand, reach over on the top of her hand. Not like one of those, like, here, get it off me. But it's more of like grab the arm sleeve. That way, if she needs to, she can pull herself backwards towards you. Does that make sense? You know how like they have that?
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, "Can you hold me?" Like, she's gonna try to like do the Michael Jackson lean, kinda.
Oh no, I will.
She doesn't want to
Put
like
hands.
step on it, but she wants to like check something.
Oh, you're doing the forward lean?
You're gonna forward
Yeah, the
lean?
very forward lean.
Okay.
Oh no, I basically
Are
grip
you
like fistful of fabric.
Are you keeping
Like,
concentration
Nyla's
on
back.
your detect good and evil?
I want to try to. I know they said to cast it. I want to check something. Okay.
No, you're good. No.
Fuck.
Right.
and see if this will affect the gargoyle still.
Okay.
Because I know you said it has the fiends, the elementals. The elementals behind us,
Yeah.
but it's still not getting a read for the gargoyles.
It's just in your detection area and your spell's radius. You don't sense anything except what is already friendly to you.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I'm gonna drop the spell of detect good and evil.
Okay.
Then I want to try. I have it. I swear I have it. It's in my spells list. Where is it? Where is it? Fuck, I don't have it, I don't think. No, I do. I'm gonna tap.
What are you casting?
I'm not casting anything right now. I'm gonna tap. I'm blanking on your name. Cecile, sorry. Cecile's hand. Pull me up.
Yeah, I'll pull you back.
I'm gonna tell her to get in front of me. Just trust me, get in front of me.
What you do?
I want to cast Mislead, so they can't see me because you said it was a slow turn, right?
It was very.
What happened with the
quick motion.
statues after?
The spell dropped? Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm. I'll shift in front of Nyla.
I'm gonna.
So still on the
can they
same
see-
10-foot square. Cecile steps in front of Nyla. And the second row of suits of armor shift to turn to face you. Can they currently see you, Nyla? No.
I'm gonna cast Mislead.
Wait, so the suits of armor. Wait, sorry.
No, you're good.
When I put Nyla behind me, nothing happens with them?
You put Nyla behind you, and because you stood in front of her,
I'm still not touching.
the second set of armors turn to face you. Just like the first set did.
To face me?
Mm-hmm. To face the two of you.
Nyla, I don't think it has anything to do with you specifically. Second set just moved.
Shit.
So where are you casting your Mislead?
I want to stay invisible.
Okay. So you're invisible.
But I want to put my Mislead on the first square. Just take one single foot on the red
What?
carpet.
You're not okay.
What?
What happened to talking about your plan before you do anything?
It's okay. Declaration was made. Both of the first set of suit of armor seem to kind of come to life, step forward, and swing at your clone, which just... nothing happens. After a second, they wind up again.
She's gonna step her foot off.
Step back.
The illusion?
Yeah, the illusion. Then she's going to dispel it. And then be uninvisible. Those are pressure plates.
No, they're not.
Carpeted.
Your illusion is an illusion. It doesn't have weight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is...
What I'm saying is you put an illusion there. The illusion doesn't have weight. It doesn't take pressure to set this one
Okay,
off.
well, yeah, no. I understand that.
I think he
Okay.
knows what he's
Well,
trying to say, just calling it by the wrong name.
Yeah.
Essentially, Nyla picks up that, yeah, it seems to be some sort of a sensor.
It doesn't matter if it's movement or not, or weight or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And you couldn't have said
Words
you
are
were going to
hard.
try this before
Yeah, we're
doing it?
Well, I wanted to test the theory. I didn't know if this was actually the case, or these are just
Right,
enemies.
but you didn't ask anybody to test your theory first. You just
Well.
did it. Literally the same thing we yelled at Timbers about.
Can I try something? Timber basically speaks, can I try something? So as far as we know, I guess anything that crosses that activates the statues. What if we what if we just glide across? Not without even touching not even touching the carpet.
Is there a stone or anything on the ground, Tim? So I'm gonna repeat to Timbers, it does not matter if you step on the carpet.
Yeah, there's probably
That
some
was an
rubble or
illusion.
something in the area.
I'm just gonna take like the pebble
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm going to basically kind of like chuck it over there. Not trying to hit any of the statues, but I'm tossing it over the area where the golems are, or the things.
Statues.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
All try to like swipe at the rock as it flies into the air. 1, 2 go, 3, 4 go, 5, 6 go, and then the rock lands, and then they go back to their guardian state.
So I look at Timbers. It's like,
all right.
no.
All right, then I got
Flying
an
is
idea.
not
I know
cutting
how
it.
to I think I know how to take possibly take these guys out by having them
Speak
kill
it
each other.
first. Speak it first.
Gaseous form.
No.
They can't swipe anything. They cannot swipe anything that's basically not has a physical form. Now here's my theory.
It still has an appearance, Timbers.
Here's the
It's
thing.
Still.
If I manage to get them, like, I don't know if they'll get close enough. Maybe I can back into one of them and then they'll start swiping at each other.
Good in theory, but
Are
probably
you-
not a good idea.
All they've done is swing right now. We still don't know if they've got AoE elemental things, which gaseous form will still get hit with. Remember
Yeah,
we were in the
gaseous form
cave
doesn't
with
make
the
you
things?
impervious.
Yeah, but it seems so far they're just swinging swords.
As far as you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a theory I'm willing to try, and we all know basically I'm a guinea pig. Basically, at this point, I'm just a guinea pig.
Let's
Yeah,
not.
let's
I want to
not
look.
use you as a guinea pig.
I want to look at the pattern on the ground, Tim.
Mhm.
'Cause there appears to be something. Like, is that ground or is that a different shade of carpet?
Different
in the
shade of
middle there?
carpet.
Are there any symbols with it?
Unfortunately, no.
The creatures here. Oh,
Little tiny circle right here.
you're cutting in and out.
Hadroon is going to toss a rock into this, try to make it into this tiny circle.
Statues 1 and 2 swing at this rock. But as it lands,
I
nothing
ask
seems to
legend-
happen.
Can I use legend lore on these, or would that not?
You don't know their names. Like, I don't remember the full spell for legend lore.
I don't think legend lore will help you here.
Oh no. Okay. Second option was going to be find the path, but I don't even think that'll help here, because how are we going to navigate to that?
I have a theory, but don't know if it will work.
Oh, up here.
Doesn't hurt to explain.
Hadroon's going to pick up 2 more rocks. Going to toss one onto the first square right here. Whenever they swing, as soon as they start to backswing back to position, she's going to throw the other rock. Do they swing at that rock too?
Yep, so you throw the first rock and they swing. And then as they're starting to go back to their positions, you toss the other rock, and mid-swing or not, even if it's a half-ass swing, they swing at whatever passes in front.
Timmy, I want to specifically throw... I want to throw something here and intentionally try and make sure it doesn't pass over any of the different colored carpet. Like, I want to just pass over the red stuff.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So you're throwing it at an angle, so it goes from where you're
Yeah,
at to
to
this
go like
spot.
here. Yeah.
As soon as you toss, just this one swings at it when it's hovering here. And as soon as it lands here, both of the statues on the left go for a stab motion and then return to their... Like, they both try to stab the rock and then go back to position.
This is 30 feet, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, each foot 10's, yeah, 30 foot by 30 foot carpeting.
So even with it landing here, they attacked?
Yep.
Hadroon throw a stone at one of the at the hit the statue stone. Before I do that, I'm gonna ask, would that be a smart idea to hit the statue with a stone? I'm asking.
Don't know. It might kick literally everything off. You said they turned and stabbed, though, right, Tim?
Yep.
Do they seem fully animated with all this stuff? Like, do they actually... You said with stuff here, they moved forward and swung, or they just swung where they were from?
I had to look that up. They did move forward and swing. I mean, they have 10-foot reach, but they needed to move.
But they're not aggravated on the square in Nyla and IR right now.
Correct. But you seem to have their attention being there.
But we're not on carpet, right?
Correct. Nope, you're on ground.
Is there carpet here?
No.
But these two still swung when the rock got here.
Correct.
Timbers is gonna speak and say, I got another idea.
What is
Well-
your other idea?
Basically, kind of like points the thumb behind, basically back to where we came from. It's like, we can always just go back.
We could. I'll look at everybody. Could also completely reset this entire hedge maze if we do.
Well, I mean, it's it's progress is progress. We'll get somewhere eventually. It's either that, or we just sit here and try to figure out how to get past these 6 statues without getting killed.
I forget. Did you end up
Wait.
throwing the rock at it, or did you guys vote no on that
I
one?
didn't.
No.
Okay.
No, I asked
I
Cecile
didn't
if that
ask
would be a good.
first. So
Wait
Cecile
a
was like,
second. Hang on.
"Mm,
Hang on. Out of character. Just out of character. We've tried tossing the rock on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
We've tried tossing it through it.
Yep.
Air thing, so we can't fly over it. We can't walk through it.
We can't go under.
Could actually, let me take a
No.
piece, Tim. I'm going to throw it upwards and over. I want to get it up above their heads, basically, and see if they still swing at it out of the air.
Well, where
gonna
you
say, how
having
much is-
land?
I am honestly here if I can, like further
was gonna-
down the other path,
So you just
Yeah,
kind
I was
of
gonna say,
take
how
a
much
rock
height
and
is
chuck it
gonna
up.
be?
up as high as I can to get up and over,
Can
trying
I
to get
give
above
bardic
their heads.
inspiration to her?
I'm just throwing a rock.
Oh, okay.
As the rock is passing,
Mhm.
as they get to certain thresholds, you see the 2 opposing suits of armor look up and watch it. But it's not until it begins to descend that once it hits just above the hedge maze level,
Mhm.
that they start swinging at it. Basically, the 10-foot reach of their blades is kind of what they're swinging around.
So we hypothetically, how tall is the hedge compared to them?
Compared to them, it's about 10 or so feet higher than the top of them.
Because I know we can't fly over the hedge maze.
My yes, I think I know what you're going with. Because
Hadroon
what
can
about going?
technically levitate 40 feet.
But if you go too high, there might be problems with this maze. Because I already said flying over it doesn't work.
Is there no way to like sneak right in between them right here?
I wouldn't even try to get close to
I'm going to do that same thing, Tim, where I'm going to throw it up, but then I'm going to have a second piece I'm going to throw through when they're all looking up.
Okay. So you chuck a stone up to see if it gets their
As
attention.
as soon as eyes go up, then I'll throw the piece through.
As soon as you start throwing that rock through, they like snap, swing across.
So that's not gonna work.
They didn't swing at the one above them,
Because it was too high.
even if it. Well, I guess
But
I'll
at-
try and lower
But
it.
as they
Yeah.
swing, so the first one goes up, so row 1, row 2 really don't swing because the first rock's arcing too high.
Right.
Second rock goes through and all 6 swing at it before it lands, and then as the first rock is descending, the last 2 swing at it as it's coming down.
Cecile, what if we go with Hadroon's plan? We get lifted up, but I use mislead, and then I'll have the mislead version of me stand in the middle while it's swing, 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 and all of us will fly over it. They'll be too focused on
For those that are
me.
watching this, experimenting, give me an investigation check.
Can I roll investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
18.
Yeah, my investigation's not that great, but whatever. Oh, okay.
You remember that you can see that the suits of armor are moss and lichen covered. They seem brittle.
They seem brittle.
Mm-hmm.
How brittle?
Brittle enough that a couple of good hits would probably destroy them.
Hey, Badger.
Yep.
I want to go in wild shape.
Into.
Giant ram.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Doing so, I think, is going to force you to move, because they're already in the 10-foot square.
Yeah, so I'm basically, right before I change it, I need everyone to make way.
What are you doing?
This train has no bricks.
So,
Timbers.
I
He
feel
gets
like
to
you
see
need to headbutt the statues, and I feel like that's a bad idea.
I look at the
It
seal
is-
and I say, just third basket. I look at the seal and I basically say, I'm gonna do what I do best. And
Do
I'm
not.
gonna,
Oh boy. Hang on. Chicken, before you do that, can
Why-
I do something for you?
why can't I find Giant Ram? You sure it's called Giant
Can I
Ram?
give you Shield of Faith, Chicken?
Shield of Faith. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Which ones are you going after, Timbers?
Well, I do have to get a running start, so I might have to go for the ones in the back, and then I could just probably turn around and
So
go right.
literally taking attacks of opportunity from 4 others.
I mean, we got Giant Goat, unless you were talking Giant Boar.
Like I look at all of the magic user types and I'm like, we could just hit them all hard all at once.
I have Fireball.
That seems like a decent plan.
Like they're not
How
aggroed
big
yet.
how big of a fireball do you want me to do?
Well, Fireball only has 1 size.
I can't. What was
You mean
the
how strong of a fireball?
back when we
Yeah.
were in the back when we were at the that dragon place that Nyla had that ghost chasing her? What was the wild shape that took that basically got me stuck in the hallway? Because I could have
Was
sworn
that
it
a
was
direwolf?
No, I could have sworn it was a ram.
No.
But
Oh no, I know what it was. It was the giant boar.
Really? I thought no, I could have sworn it was a ram.
No, because
giant
it had the tusks. Remember?
Yeah.
Giant
had,
like,
Boar's
the-
coming up
that-
as
You know what? I'll go giant elk.
Giant Elk.
Giant elk.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a moose man.
Either that, or I could go an Ankylosaurus. No, what? No, Ankylosaurus. I will actually go Ankylosaurus because those are plated and they got that tail to knock things down. So I'll go Ankylosaurus.
Isn't that the one with the Warhammer tails?
Yes, the one with the giant ball at the end of their tail. Yeah.
How the hell do you spell that thing? Oh, never mind.
ANKYLOSAURUS.
I call them
Why? Yeah.
I call them Warhammer puppies.
I just call them smashers.
So,
Smashers.
Dino smashers.
Timbers starts running up, and because it is a huge creature,
Yeah, I basically went to the center, get all their attention.
boom.
Yep.
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, that didn't work out in my favor.
23. Alright. Wait, why am I not on? Why am I not popping up on there?
Did you not roll?
I did. I got 23.
Because you're
Makes
hidden.
sense for you. Oh, you're hidden. That's why.
Because there's not a space
Oh,
to.
yeah,
There's
okay.
not enough space to put all the tokens. So let me just
All right, I'll say
spread out the tokens. And
yeah, but I was looking through. I was like, what? I know there's a dinosaur that can do some damage. It has a high amount of health and good defense and whatnot. It's Ankylosaurus. I'm like, there we go. Knockdown tail attack. Hell yeah.
not the button.
About to turn these
Can't you
on.
also like headbutt things too? Don't they have the
No.
hard heads?
That one, I can't remember what that one is called. I think we do have that one, but I can't remember what it's called. I mean, I could always go on Stegosaurus, but nah, I think an Ankylosaurus might be better. It's not too big.
Oh yeah, they're called the
I
Allosaurus.
need a.
ah.
I need a D20 from Aelita and Cecile. You guys, Tad.
Cal said BRB.
Ah,
Alita's initiative.
No, it's not initiative. It's
Oh, just a D20.
just straight 20.
Yep.
Yes, just straight D20.
I'm also willing to yield to Alita because I'm not inclined to help Timbers again right now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you figured. Like you said, what are you doing, Timbers? Doing what I do best.
Yeah. Not discussing your plans ahead of time and just doing it. So Cecile's gonna let you get out of trouble on your own. Congrats.
All right, fuck it.
All right, we start this with Tivers in Ankylosaurus mode.
Yep.
I guess let
All
me
right, so-
make player accessible stats.
Yep, there we go. And let me see what kind of thing I can do. So, let's see. I got a range of 10 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this one right here. I'm gonna swing my tail at him.
First one on the right.
Yep. Damn, that was almost a 15. So 11.
Does not hit.
It'll hit. Damn.
It does not hit.
Oh, it does not. Damn. Then never mind. Ignore the attack.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna move at least right about here, trying to get their attention. Try and pull aggro.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have my turn there.
I drew.
Two Eldritch Blast to this one to this one.
Alright. Roll to hit.
14 plus 9.
That'll hit.
And then a nat 20 plus 9 for 29.
That'll crit. And then your third one?
Inspo to Rogue, or to Cecile. And then the third one, 12 plus 9, 21.
That'll hit. Alright, so normal damage first. So on the first one.
First one is an 8, 9, 12.
Okay.
Second one is 7.
And then what is your damage die. 1d10.
1d10. 1d10 plus 4.
And then your third hit.
Third hit is another 9.
All right. So from your first 2 hits, that first armor looks in bad shape. You had chunks of it flying off. Its helmet flew off. Parts of its padding fell off. It's pretty much just got an arm and a sword left. That ends your turn?
That ends my turn. Actually,
Cease.
I'm going to step up right here, and that'll end my turn.
All right, Cece.
So we are fighting these things, as I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I stand in front of Nyla, but Nexus is steel.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot 2. Do I have 2 bullets? Yeah, I have 2 bullets. 2 bullets at this one.
Okay.
So here's 1.
Hits.
Hits. 1. 3 damage. Second shot. Same number. And 8 to hit. Or 8 to damage.
All
So,
right.
and 11 damage total.
All right. And with that, this armor steps forward and swings at. What's the Ankylosaur's AC? Mr. Chicken? 16, I think.
Oh, 16. Yeah, 16. Sorry. I really forgot.
Both slam attacks hit for 11 damage. Slashing.
So 11 slashing?
Yep. But wait, there's more. Because now this one is going to take a couple of swings at you.
Okay.
There's more. If you contact 1-800 Slice and Dice,
That
call
one
now for your
hits
free-
for 6, but it only hits once.
I'll hit once for 6. So that's minus 6. That makes it 2. All right.
All right. Nyla.
I'm gonna step to the right of me, because I don't want to accidentally hit anyone with it. So I'm gonna move 10 squares,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb at 8th level. Wait, do I have 8th level? Oh shit! Better check first. Yes, I do. Haha.
At which target?
This one right here, but
Okay.
with acid damage. I'm gonna
Okay.
test it out. So roll to hit, right?
Rolled it.
Right. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. And then take that. It deals 55 damage.
Jesus.
I love chromatic orb.
How do you overkill this fucker?
From the inside.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and just splash it on just right in the center of its chest, hoping to splatter its face like just all over. Just
Yeah, you chuck
Just
that softball sized green orb forward. It hits dead center mass in the chest, and it practically looks like it explodes in green goo as it falls apart.
Bonus action. I'm going to go ahead and I gotta go back. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cast use a bardic inspiration for Aelita.
Okay. So just out of this round alone, we got the Seal with Inspo, Aelita with Inspo. Cool.
Wait, Perma, didn't you give me Shield of Faith? Cast Shield of Faith on me?
Yeah, I cast before I casted in combat. I said to cast Shield of Faith on you. In your
and what does it do?
It gives you a +2 to
AC?
your armor class. Yeah. So you,
Right, so
instead of 16, you get 18.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you
at
still
18.
would have gotten hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so we now know that I'm actually at 18, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's all right. It slipped my mind. Because I said 16.
That hits, that misses for 5 slashing. And now we get to Aelita. Going back up to the laptop after accumulating a drink.
Need that water.
Be sure to hydrate so you don't dehydrate.
Damn it! I should have said something about the acid.
Look, I'm just saying that wasn't alcohol, okay? For once in my life. I have an idea.
Okay.
I know it's a little late for ideas, but I have an idea.
Okay.
I was looking at my spell sheet while I was downstairs getting a drink. That wasn't alcohol. Oh, mighty and magical, powerful DM.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at 6th level. It's 120 feet.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Well,
I don't think that would affect
hold
my
on,
bond
what's
shape.
the AoE size?
120. Here you go. I sent it to game log. Maybe. There it is.
Yeah,
My
no,
laptop
that's
is being a
a good
little
question. Imagine, would that affect my wild shape?
Your wild shape's different than magic.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, just imagine though.
Just.
I'm terrifying. I'm small again. Oh shit.
So your little cleric, trying desperately to stay hidden behind the paladin,
No, she is not behind the paladin this time. She
No?
is not behind the paladin. She's gonna walk right up to the edge of that shit and try to drop it as close as she can.
Yeah.
Like right up to the edge of the carpet.
in an area
not
that
hiding behind the paladin.
encompasses 120 feet.
Yes.
All right.
It's silent. I don't like how silent it is.
And what level are you casting this at?
Level 6.
Damn.
You see all of the suits of armor fall into pieces on the ground. Just drop.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You're welcome.
What?
I was not
It
here.
was that
I was
easy?
not here for combat today. I'm not here for combat today. Those fuckers in the room behind us were enough. I do not feel like fighting magical suits of armor. My intrusive thoughts won. You're welcome. I'm going back behind the
Okay,
paladin now.
that is amazing. We're overcomplicating stuff.
Yeah,
and here
it's
comes Irina,
wild
like,
what happens
boom,
when you
I'm
stop
done.
and don't rush in towards things.
Oh, that is to be the most badass moment ever.
Anyone want to make an Arcana check?
I will.
Yeah, sure. Why?
CC immediately turns to Alina like,
I'll make an Arcana.
okay.
Oh, my shit.
25.
Fucking 30.
Damn, Timbers!
Eat me. Eat me on that one.
Fucking hell!
Despite how effective the dispel magic, you know that this is not. Oh, all of you guys figure this out. You know that this is not permanent. You have about a minute.
Everyone run.
I heavily
Don't
suggest we haul
run,
ass
just
to the
go
other
together.
fucking side.
Just
I
go.
was just saying,
I'm
English
hauling the
Sorceress
fuck out of this.
smashing. I think English Sorceress is gonna start smashing with my tail. I'm gonna start smashing my tail.
You can
Oh.
understand English, Timbers. I look at
But
the English sword.
Problem is, even if you start wailing on them, you're kind of in the way.
Kind of in the way.
Timbers, drop
yeah,
shape
yeah.
and go.
You just hear a
Just
dinosaur
go.
sigh, and then I just.
Timbers, I will
Oh.
stop healing you with violence. Let's go.
Alina's done with her
You're
shit.
not
Just
gonna get a
go.
better offer. Let's
If
go.
anything, you just see a
Everybody.
dinosaur roll his eyes and sigh and just drop out of wild shape and then start walking towards the starts walking
Let's
to the other
go.
side.
Hadruna's grabbing Alyssa and walking.
I'm assuming Alyssa's just sitting there, arms crossed, like.
Oh, Cecile's been standing arms crossed this whole time. Cecile wasn't going to swing at any of these things. I was going to let Timbers get out of the mess he started.
All
I
right.
was going to let Timbers and
Yeah, we
Nihilus
still got
stop
out
the
of it.
mess.
But luckily somebody I guess stole my thunder and whatnot. Said use dispel magic. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's wild. We could have done that from the start.
Yeah, I know, right?
The cleric needed a couple moments to watch and see what the rest of the group was going to do.
You guys run to the other side and zigzag a little bit, and you come across into a sundial area.
God damn it!
And judging by the
right,
time, this is where we'll stop for the night.
Oh, why is it? Man, this looks so familiar.
I swear, every time we go to a new station, it's gonna be a sundial.
So real quick, bad ended. Timbers basically is gonna lay
No,
down,
it's stopping for the night.
taking a nap.
Yep, nap time.
We're done for the night.
Nap time. Nap
Yep.
time.
All right.
So,
Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go check on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cut out for now, and we'll come back next week to see if you guys make any more progress. And I will say progress is being made. However frustrating, and yeah, Until then, we'll see Kicking YouTube, and we'll guys see you next week. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.